In the previous lecture, we have talked about the linked list basics and the basic operations like traversal and searching in the linked list, and also about some basic terminologies like garbage collection, free pool, and overflow and the underflow condition, and also about the avail list. So now, using those concepts, we will in this lecture we will talk about other operations of insertion. As I've already told you, if you want to insert a fresh node in the linked list, what you have to do is you firstly have to check for the overflow condition. To check for the overflow condition, we will see if there is an available space in your avail list or not. So if the avail list is equal to null or avail is equal to null, we'll simply say that there is an overflow condition, and then we'll exit out of the algorithm. That means we cannot create a fresh node. Now suppose if there is no overflow condition, then I'll create a new node represented by a variable new, which will point to the avail, that means the very first node of the avail list. And now avail should point to the second node, which will be denoted by the link of avail. So now once I have got, now avail has been pointed to the second node, and now the new node is free from the avail list. Now this freely lying avail new node will be having the info part. So the info part of the new node, I will simply insert the value item or the value which has to be put into the data value which needs to be stored. And then since this node goes at the beginning of the list, so what I will do, I simply set the link of this new node to start. That means now this new node is pointing to the first node. Now start is also pointing to the first node, and the new node is also pointing to the first node. This cannot happen. So now what I will have to do is, since this new node has to be converted as the first node, so I'll have to point the start to this new node. So the next step should be start is equal to new, and then I'll exit out of the algorithm. Be inserted at the beginning. Now there can be cases where I want to insert the node at some particular position. So again I will check for if the avail is null, and then if it is so, then I'll write overflow and then I'll exit. Now I'll create a new node like previous algorithm. New is equal to avail and avail is equal to link of avail, and then I'll set the info part as item. Now if the location is equal to null, that means I'm inserting it as the first node. So the link of new should be equal to start, and the start should be new. Otherwise what should happen? The link of new should be the link of location, right? That means I am putting this value after the location. So the link of new will be the link of location, and the link of location should now point to new. So this will insert the new node after a particular location, and then we'll end the if structure and then we'll exit. Delete a particular node. So for deletion, I'll have to keep track. If I'll simply delete a node from any place, it will be deleted from my list. So if I want to keep a track of my list further, I'll have to use another variable which is location of previous. So if LOCP denotes the location of the previous node, and if it is equal to null, the location of the previous node is null, then it means that I'm trying to delete the first node. So I'll set the start is equal to link of start. Otherwise what I'll have to do, I'll have to set the link of the previous node equals to link of the location, and which will end the if structure, and then simply set the link of location, that means the deleted node is equal to avail and avail equals to location, and then I'll simply exit. So this is the simplest way in which you can delete the node from any linked list. It includes both the deletion of the node from the first as a first node, and deletion of the node if it is a node which is located at some particular location. So this is a common algorithm, unlike the insertion algorithm where we had two different algorithms for insertion at the beginning and insertion at a particular location, which can be combined into one algorithm. It depends how you perceive any particular scenario.